for this night. Thanks for the opportunity to play another great game of basketball. Keep us glorifying you with our attitudes on and off the court, as well as no injuries on the court. In your name, amen. All right, starting tonight for the visiting defenders, number 13, Alex. Number 3, Cam. Number 23, Calvin. Number 11, Amir. And number 30, Tyshawn. And starting tonight for your Suburban Crusaders, number 11, Tim Pointer. Number 15, Drew McKnight. Number 23, Eli Britt. Number 21, Ty Morris. And number 34, Jacob Glassman.
Well, hello and good evening on this Friday, December 9th, 2022, as I want to welcome you to this varsity matchup between Good News and Suburban. As I hope this Friday has been treating you well to this point, and I tell you, this has been a week for me, and how about this? Last basketball game of the school week, and how about it? We're going to have a good one tonight between the varsity boys of Good News and Suburban. And how about we do it? Right now as Ty wins the tip for the Suburban, and Tim has the ball. And let's play basketball here at Suburban. As here is Eli Britt and Tim Pointer, and here's Jake Glassman in the paint, missed it, and rebound. Good news that he gives it ahead. Here is number 30, and inside the paint, number 11 kicks it out, number 3, and two-point shot is just off, and rebounded by Ty Morris. And here is Tim Pointer bringing the ball up for Suburban. And he throws it in the corner, Eli Britt. And that three is off, and offensive rebound Ty Morris, and there he goes. Here's Tim Pointer now as he has it out and throws it inside. Ty Morris, two-point shot, and no good. And offensive rebound, there he is. There we go, and there's the first 2 points scored by Ty Morris and Suburban, 2-0. As an early timeout for Good News, as I want to welcome to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy Matthew Fox coming to you live inside the Crusader box. As I'm going to tell you folks, it has been a week. It has been a week. I hope your week has been going well. As the weekend is near, and after this basketball game, My weekend will be here. As we come out of the timeout, Good News does, and here is number 3 as he looks to get it in. And does, and there's 30, throws it ahead, and caught by 13, kicks it out, 23, and there's 3, and lost and stolen by Tim, gives it hit Eli Britt in the paint, 2-point shot, and got it off the glass, 4-0 Suburban. As here is Good News, number 30, and stolen away, Tim Pointer, good job. And here's Eli Britt, puts it up, and got it again. Got it again off the glass. Eli Britt, 6-0 Suburban. As here is Good News with the ball, number 30. And he throws it ahead, number 11 in the paint, and kicks it out, 23. Tries, and no good. And here is Tim Pointer. Here's Drew in the paint, and puts it up, and just missed it. As that will stay right here with Suburban. 6:05 in the first quarter. As Drew looking to get it in, and does right there, shaking, and that's how you do it. That's how you score easily with no defense around you, as it is 8-0 and 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here is number 3 for Good News, and he kicks it to number 11. And there's number 3, and number 30. Guarded by Eli, takes it inside, and that will be a foul. And number 30 will to the line twice for Good News. As number 30 is Tyshawn for Good News. First one, no good. As Good News gets their first point, 8-1 in this game. Here's Drew, pass it over there left side, then tipped and out of bounds. Stay right with Suburban. As it's in bounds, Jake and Glassman paint, 2-point shot, and hey, good little turnaround shot for Jake and Glassman, 10-1. That was a nice one. As here is number 11 for Good News, and throws it out there, corner this time, no good on a 3, and offensive rebound, number 3, and he kicks it out, 13, tries, and no, short on it, and rebound Suburban, and here come the Crusaders, and now that one the tip, and out of bounds, staying with Suburban. As Drew gets it in right there, 10-pointer. And left side, Jake and Glassman cannot hit a 3. Oh, good snatch, rebound, Ty Morris. Good job. 12-1 Suburban. As Drew gets it in to Tim. Tim right there, Ty Morris. And good defense by number 3. Finds Drew. Good catch. Put it up and miss it. And offense and defensive rebound. Number 23 of Good News and gives it to 13. As here is number 13 in the paint. Little drive and he traveled with it. And Suburban will have the ball. 4:23 to play in this first quarter. So I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box as Ty Morris will give it in to Tim, and he will bring it into the front court. Suburban up 12-1 here in this first quarter. And left side, Eli Britt. Short on a 3. Number 30 grabs the rebound for Tyshawn. That was Tyshawn who grabbed the rebound, throws it at 13. Here's 10 and 15, and now lost it. Tim Pointer has it for Suburban, and here come the Crusaders. And right there, Ty Morris finds Drew, and taken away, but recovered back by Drew, and the paint, lost it, got it back, puts it up, and just off, and got it back again, puts it up, and he will be fouled, and Drew McKnight will go to the line twice to shoot free throws. 12-1 in favor of Suburban. 3:45 to play in the first quarter. First free throw is good. (13-1). All right, second free throw for Mr. McKnight. That one is through. Through for Drew. 14-1. Here is, taken away by the Suburban. Drew McKnight again and scores off the paint. 16-1. Scores off the glass, should I say. And good news, there's 10 and time out by Good News, as I'll take a short break. 16-1 your score early here in this game. Lead by Suburban, and I'll be back here shortly. All right, coming out of the timeout, Good News down by 15 as they have some work to do. 3:33 to play here in the first quarter. That one is in right there, 10, and gives it to 30. And now head 13. Right there, paint, kicks it out, 30 to a three-point shot, and that one's off. And rebound, Drew McKnight, and controls it. Tim Pointer with the ball, gives it to Jakin up top with it. Jakin looks to drive and puts it up and got it! Hey, nice rudder from Jakin Glassman, 18-1. As that will be a turnover, and Suburban. How about this? It was a blowout in JV. Is this going to be another one here for the Crusaders and Varsity? Oh my goodness, how about it? And here's Eli Britt, finds Tim Pointer, and dumps it in. Drew McKnight, and no good tie-up, but Drew right there, Jakin again, short with it, and there is 3 for Good News, sends it ahead, and there's 13, 30, and 13 right there. 10, paint, 2-point shot, and fakes, puts it out, and 3, off. Rebound, offensive rebound number 10, puts it back up, and that's going to be a foul. 2 free throws coming for number 10 of Good News. 2:27 to play in the first quarter. Number 10, Andre. First one off. Second one coming. And the second one is off as well, but offensive rebound number 3 as we put it back up and scores. Nicely done inside there, 18-3. And here is Tim Pointer. As here's Tim, and puts it and intercepted and taken away by Good News. And there you go, 22 has it. Laren, guarded by Tim, right there 10. And good defense by Suburban to force a tie up. And the possession will favor Good News. A minute 54 to play here in the first quarter. Number 10, Andre, will make the inbound pass and does. And number 3, and now back over to Andre and out of bounds at the turnover, going Suburban's way. And here's Tim Pointer. And right there, Ty inside. Eli Britt and missed it. Right there, Drew puts it back up and scores. 20-3, Suburban. As here is, that's a turnover. And here comes Tim Pointer. And Ty over the Drew. Paint, and he puts it in. What was that? 22-3, Suburban. And a two-pointer shot by Good News, 22-5. Under a minute here in the first quarter.
But you understand what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Because it's like I didn't have the same feeling as I was doing the basketball last year with volleyball. So,
I see what happens. I'll talk to you. Okay. I'm taking off. You let me know if you should be good. Everybody else is cleaning everything up. You just get the stuff out of the office and you can head out.
But I mean, if it's just low,
I'll go home and text you. I'll let you know.
all right, goodbye.
Tim, I gotta get to Ohio in the morning.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Where you going?
About 4.5 hours north.
For what?
Northeast, I guess. Family Christmas.
All right. Enjoy that. Sorry.
Okay, I don't know if you heard any of that conversation, but anyway, just talking to Mr. Gore, he came up and just talking about this headset and different things. So anyway, Suburban is up 22-5 as we get ready to start the second quarter here. As I'm just going to let you know that I just don't have the same feeling in this headset as I did for volleyball, and anyway, I'm glad you still can hear me, but it's not the same for me, okay? So anyway, second quarter going. Suburban up by 17, and Caleb over to Wade, and there's Jakin, two-point shot, and that's a foul, and Jakin Glassman will go to the line twice to shoot 2 free throws. 8 seconds in. First free throw is off. But I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box. Second free throw is off. And good news, we'll get it out of bounds. As they are down by 17, and they need to make a big run. And there you go. 2-point shot inside, 22-7. Here's Caleb over to Wade, and there's Jakin in the paint. And there you go. Good job, Jakin Glassman, to score in the paint, 24-7. Here's 30. And intercepted by, good job, Wade, by intercepting that pass and forcing a tie-up. All right, Suburban with the ball up by 17. Here's Caleb. Caleb in the paint, kicks it outside. Wade stops and Suburban will have it. All right, Drew McKnight to get it in. And there's Caleb. And there's Wade, 2-point shot, no. Rebound tie, and that one's short. Put it back up again, short. Got it back, third time, short. And good news, and there's another tie-up. Wade Zimmerman again, getting in there. I mean, this is good stuff to watch our boys do what they do. Rebound after rebound after rebound. Try again, try again, try again. Getting tough, getting tough, man. That's the way to do it. Good news, down by 17. And Drew comes away. I'm sorry, excuse me. Wade comes away with the ball, and here is Suburban. Here's Caleb. Caleb finds Wade and Jakin in the paint, 2-point shot, and missed it. And right there, tie again. And that is going to be a foul on Suburban. Ty Morris, the second foul of the game. All right, here comes good news, number 1. Number 3. 23. There's 1. Guarded by Caleb. And great defense. Oh, tough shot. Tough shot in the paint. 24-9. And Wade tries a 3. That one's short. And there is good news. And there's a 3. Got it. And that makes it a 12-point game, 24-12. And good news. Making a little run here. Caleb. And Caleb finds Nick. Throws it out. Jakin, 2-point shot. And yes. 26-12. And still good news ball. 5:06 here in the second quarter. And stolen away by Drew. And into paint. There he is. And puts it in. 28-12 in favor of Suburban. Under 5 minutes in the first half. Good defense. And throws it out. 23. Tries. And off on a 3. Oh, tried it. Caleb Lewis comes away with it and brings it out. And he's going to move it into the front court. And there he is. Fess it out. Nick Franklin off on a 3. He tried it, though, as defensive rebound for 22 of Good News. That's 3. And there you go. Almost taken away. 22. And in the paint, puts it up, and no. And out of bounds, going to Suburban. All right, Nick Franklin to make the inbound pass. Suburban up by 16. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half. Caleb in the paint. Good defense by Good News to take that ball away. 45 and watch Ryan Chatterton, Coach Baird, and the ref make the travel call. That's a turnover. Like boom, boom. All right, Caleb Lewis. Drew. And Caleb, take a 3. Oh, man. And right there, wait, and there you go. 30-12, Suburban. Good defense. I don't know if Suburban's supposed to be calling like full court press or something. And that one's up and off, and rebound Nick Franklin. Nick Franklin charging ahead, and the paint, puts it up, and just missed it. Oh, turnover. And staying right there with Suburban, 3:15 in the second quarter. All right, Drew McKnight gets it in. All right, Caleb in the paint, Jakin. Turn around, kicks it out. Wade fakes, Wade drive, puts it up and scores. 32-12, 20-point game. 20-point lead. Tie up possession. Timeout before the jump. Good News, timeout. It's a 20-point lead by Suburban. And I'll take a short break and come right back. Thank you. Out of the timeout, number 3 gives it to 30, guarded by too many, man. How about that? 11 in the paint, and scores. 32-14. I mean, when you have so many defenders up here over on the other side, that's going to make room for somebody to score easily for Good News. Like have 4 players. Oh, taken away by Good News. Number 11, guarded by Caleb, puts it up and missed it this time. And out, and Caleb grabs the rebound, and here he comes. And Caleb takes it out, gives it to Drew. Drew guarded by Good News, and there's been the paint, lost it, and taken away by Good News again. And here they come, number 30 in the paint. No, and right there 11 cannot grab it, and right there on the ground, Wade there, and possession will favor Suburban. 2:18 left in the second quarter. 32-14 Suburban. Braganza gets it in to Caleb. Here he is. Caleb, Daniel, Jakin, Caleb. 2-point shot, foul. And Caleb will go to the line twice with a 2:05 left in the second quarter. First free throw, no. Bryce Perry in. Jakin Glassman out. Second free throw, no. Throws it ahead. And one, scores. 32-16. Under 2 minutes left in this first half. Here's Caleb, gives it over to Daniel. Daniel throws it over. Caleb now takes it out. And Caleb. And the paint, 2-point shot, no. And offensive rebound right there. Nick Franklin scores easily. Nice work on the offensive rebound, 34-16, Suburban. And that's going to be Good News ball, 1:26. All right. Defense. 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 One. There's 3. 45. 30. Takes a 3. Got a 3. Makes it a 15-point game. 34-19. Under a minute he left in this first half, and here is Caleb Lewis. Caleb. Pass it over to Wade. Wade looking to do something as it is Caleb. Caleb over to Daniel. Daniel over the right. Bryce Perry. Bryce. And tipped out of bounds. Stay right with Suburban. 42.1 seconds. All right, Bryce. Over there, Daniel. Right there, Bryce. Bryce over to Nick. And gives it to Caleb. Trying to set up a shot, spins, and guarded by 1. Under a half a second in the first half. Gives it to Nick. Nick gives it back to Caleb. Caleb. Bryce. Back to Caleb. Under 8. Caleb throws it over to Nick. Tries the 3. Yeah! 37-19 as Nick Franklin makes it an 18-point lead at the half. Oh, it doesn't get any better than that. Nick Franklin. Take it to the locker room, my guys. Whoa, baby. Good stuff. Well, at halftime, Suburban 37, Good News 19. So now I'm going to go over all the lineups with you, with what I have, starting and full rosters for both teams. All right, for the Good News Ministry defenders, we have number 13, Alex, number 3, Cam, number 23, Calvin, number 11, Amir, number 30, Tyshawn, number 1, Kentrell, number 10, Andre, number 22, Laren, number 19, Thomas, also have Fabian, but it does not have a number, number 7, Cameron, number 2, Carlos, number 15, Demarion, and number 45, Bishop. And then the starting lineups for Good News is number 13, Alex, number 3, Cam, number 23, Calvin, number 11, Amir, and number 30, Tyshawn. That is the Good News starting lineups and roster. No coach information on that. Okay, now let's switch over to us. And here we go for Suburban. Number 10, Bryce Perry. Number 12, Caleb Lewis. Number 12, Drew McKnight. Number 12, Daniel Berganza. Number 10, Eli Britt. Number 11, Jakin Glassman. Number 12, Jeremiah Hatfield. Number 12, what in the world? Number 12, Nick Franklin. Number 11, Tim Pointer. Number 12, Ty Morris. And number 9, Wade Zimmerman. The starting lineups for this evening for Suburban is number okay, I was reading the wrong numbers for some of them. Anyway, starting lineups for Suburban: number 15, Drew McKnight; number 23, Eli Britt; number 34, Jakin Glassman; number 11, Tim Pointer; and number 21, Ty Morris. I was thinking some of them all had the same numbers. Like, what in the world? Anyway, didn't go too far right. Anyway, the head coach for the Crusaders is Mr. Tim Baird. Assisting him is Aaron Payton. And also assisting him is Ryan Chatterton. And J.D. Ray takes care of the stats. And Zach Gore does his part. So there you go for that. I'm going to take my halftime break. You do the same, and we'll come back with you under 7 minutes to start the second half. All right, be back with you. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back to start the second half here. Suburban up 37-19, as I hope you were able to take a little bit of a rest. And I got to eat my food, in which I'm thankful for that. And so Suburban up by 18. As I hope this week has been treating you well, and we are so close to the weekend. I'm so close to the weekend. All right, 37-19. As here is Good News with the ball. And hope you've been having a good evening to this point. As here's number 11. Gives it over to 30. 30 in the paint. Turn around and missed it. Off and right there, Bryce Perry. And here is Drew McKnight. Drew. All right, 10-pointer out there. Eli Britt. And there takes a 2-point shot in and out. And rebounded there by Good News. And, oh, Bryce Perry. That's going to call a reach-in foul. I mean, I saw him coming, but they end up calling a reach-in foul. Therefore, Good News will get it out. Half a second gone. And taken away, no. Good News still with it, and 23 has a three, and there you go. They needed that, 37-22. 10-pointer, Bryce. Bryce over to Drew. Drew takes a three, no. And rebound number 13, and out of bounds and lost it, and will stay, and will go to Suburban. 15-point advantage by our Crusaders. Here is Bryce. Over there, Eli. Trying to draw something up over there. That was Tim back to Eli. And a foul on Good News. And 2 free throws for Mr. Eli Britt. 6:51 in the third quarter. All right, Eli's first free throw is perfect. 38-22. As I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box. As the second free throw by Mr. Eli is in there. 39-22. As here comes good defense by Bryce again. 23, another three, and this time off. And rebound Drew and gives it ahead to Tim Pointer. Tim ahead to Jakin. Jakin, 2-point shot, and no. Rebound number 3 of Good News, and he comes ahead, and he throws ahead. Number 11 able to catch it out to 30. 2-point shot, no. And rebound Drew, as Drew will bring it to the front court. As here's Tim Pointer. 10-pointer, there's Eli, and he's going to he's going to drive, kick it out. Jakin, he has Bryce, but he wants to take a 2-point shot and hits the 2-point shot. 41-22 in favor of Suburban. As here comes Good News. As guys to get by, Jakin swatted it and said no. Jakin, 2-point shot, no. Rebound Eli Britt. Kicks it out to Drew. And inside, Bryce. And that's a foul on Good News. Bryce Perry will go to the line twice. 5:49 here in the third quarter. All right, first free throw from Mr. Perry is successful. 42-22. And that one is good as well. 43-22, Suburban up by 21. Here is one for Good News. Kicks it. And corner, 22, left. Guarded by Drew, gets away and taken away by Drew McKnight. Throws it ahead. Right there, Eli Britt in the paint. Puts it up and count that in a foul! 45-22 off the hands of Eli Britt. Bingo! Free throw, no. And out of bounds it will go. Watch out, Mr. Bates. And that one will be Good News basketball. Down by 23 they are. 5.5 to play here in the third quarter. As one inside, 3, and 22 in the paint, puts it up and got it. Nice job, 45-24. I don't know why I want to say 55-4. At least not yet. Eli, Drew, middle. And what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Pass over. Jakin inside. Turn around. And no. And tipped. And right there. Saved by 30, should I say, of Good News as they come forward. And here's 22. Guarded by Drew. 22 looking, and tapped, and still by 22. And it tipped, and now right to Eli, 30 with it. Down the paint, puts it up, and got it up the glass. 45-26. All right, Tim Pointer with the ball. Brings it to the front court, and he kicks it out. Eli passed it over. Right there, Drew. Drew guarded, and Drew in the paint. And that's going to be a foul on Good News. 4:31 to play in the third quarter. As I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box. On this Friday evening after 8 o'clock. What a day, what a week. Bryce Perry taken away by number 13 of Good News. He throws it ahead. 22 able to catch it. Oh, and 30 still out there and able to secure it. And 30 gets it inside. 2-point shot. Got it. Nice job. Nice job. 45-28. It's a 17-point lead for Suburban. Here's Tim Pointer. And it finds Eli. Eli in the paint puts it up and no. Right there, Jakin tries. No. And right there, Eli tries and got it. 47-28. Good job, Eli Britt. Battle. And here is Good News with the ball and throws it ahead. Right there, 2-point shot. Oh, Jakin rejected it. And here comes Tim Pointer. And gives it over to Bryson. He wasn't paying attention. And so therefore that's a turnover. Good News has the ball. They're down by 19. All right, number 1. Oh, threw it away and drew ahead. Eli in the paint. And that's going to be a clean block. That is going to be a clean block on Good News. Wow. Nice job. Hey everybody, Miss Lindo, our English teacher, is over there just showing you proof that she has come to a game, so you can't say she hasn't. Basketball game, that is. All right, Drew looking to get it in. Does right there, Jakin. Just off the front of the rim, but Jakin Glassman will go to the line twice to shoot free throws. First free throw for Jakin, no. All right, second free throw for Mr. Jakin is in there. 48-28, 20-point lead. As good defense, 50, as that would be a foul. Oh, make that a turnover, excuse me. That's what it's going to be. Suburban up by 20 with the ball. Drew McKnight going to make the inbound pass and does. Right there, Jakin trying to turn around, put it up, and got it. Great job, Jakin Glassman. 50-28. And there's good news coming down the court and in the paint. Oh, Jakin Glassman. Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like Crusaders basketball. Oh, Jakin Glassman has done that more than once in this game, and boy, that was a beauty. And he lost it, kicked up by 22, puts it back up, and no good. Jakin on rebound number 10 of good news, puts it back up and missed it right there, Drew McKnight. And Suburban up by 22. And here he is in the paint, puts it up and missed it right there. And right there, good defense. Oh, taken away by good news. And throws it ahead, 22 in the paint. And there's a good layup, 50-30. Under 3 minutes in the first. Thank God, no. In the third quarter. Or whatever I said. Under 3 minutes in the third quarter. Here's Eli. Oh, boy. Okay, sorry I stopped talking, but something come up on here talking about the broadcast and whatever. So I'm able to recover the broadcast, so I didn't know if it was going to go off or not. Anyway, timeout, good news. Suburban up 52-30, a minute 46 left in the third quarter. Forgive me for not talking, but just understand what I just told you. I didn't know if the broadcast was going to go off, or thankfully I'm able to recover it. Okay, out of the timeout. Good news with the ball. Gets it in, 13. Suburban causes a turnover. Eli Britt with it. Exit over, Wade. Ty kicks it out. Eli scores again. 54-30. Suburban. Yeah, baby. Ride that horse. Taken away by Tim Pointer. As here we go. Tim Pointer behind the line. Puts it in close. And he traveled with it. And a minute 13 left in the third quarter. Suburban 54. Good news 30. All right, another turnover. Tim Pointer with the ball, throws it ahead. Eli Britt back to Tim. Tim over to Wade. Wade drive, 2-point shot. Yeah, oh, I thought it was in and out. Oh, taken away. Wade tries again and redeems himself. 56-30, Suburban. Yes. Nice job by him. Good defense. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, we play good defense, like full court presser. All right, and another turnover. Eli Britt in the paint and scores again. 58-30. Oh, Suburban tonight against Good News. Nobody can stop nobody. It's all been good news for Suburban, but not so much for, well, Good News defenders. And another. All right, Suburban ball, 20.3 seconds left. Or I'm sorry. Oh, and now it's taken away. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's Eli Britt missed it. And Tim Pointer there. I'm sorry, Bryce Perry. Now in the paint. Under 10 seconds now. As Good News pushes. One in the paint. 2-point shot. And there's 32 points. No, right there. And Good News. Got to get it up. 13. Got it at the buzzer. That's a nice job. A nice drive and a nice score. 58-32 as the third quarter closes out. Fourth quarter is coming. Suburban up by 26. And I'll be right back with you right after this short timeout. Fourth quarter coming your way. All right, here is the finale. Caleb Lewis gives it to Daniel. And Daniel over to Wade to Jakin. Jakin. Turnaround short and rebound three of Good News. Throws it ahead. 30. Able to catch it. Put it up and no. And rebound controlled by Daniel. Gives it to Caleb. And Caleb pushing. Pushing quickly and gives it to Daniel over to Nick. Nick. And it would have passed. Not. And Jakin ends up with it. No good on a shot. And that's a foul on number 34 for Suburban. Jakin. Inside three. Got it. 58-34. Here's Caleb. Wade Zimmerman. And driving. Oh, just missed it. Right there, Nick, though, on the follow, but no. Right there out the Wade takes a three. Oh, just off. But right there, Wade playing good defense. I mean, solid defense all night for this varsity group for Suburban. And that three is off by Good News. Right there, Wade on the rebound, throws ahead, Caleb. And Caleb in the paint and scores off the glass. 60-34. And that one is off. Right there, 45. Gets it out to 1. And now in the corner, 5. Now 1. Takes a 3 and missed it. And right there, Daniel gives it to Caleb. And Caleb will push it ahead and throws it in the corner. Wade this time. Yes! 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 63-34. Redeemed himself from the last miss. Timeout. Time out. Good News. All Suburban tonight against Good News Ministries. Woo, baby. .557 left in regulation. All right, Good News gets it in, out of the timeout, and taken away by Crusaders. I mean, we've been playing defense like no other. Wade tries again! Not this time, though. And 30, throws it ahead. There's 3 in the paint, puts it up and scores. 63-36. And Caleb over to Jakin. No. And he ran into his own player. And here's 19. All right, here is 30. Guarded by Daniel, 30. And good little tip. And rebound, gets it ahead. Wade, taken away by 3 of Good News. And 3. And tipped out of bounds. Under 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. And drive and shot. Oh! It just didn't want to go in. Here's Wade. Right over there, Nick. And Nick. Double dribble. One to 30. Good defense by Wade. And ends with a lay-in by Caleb Lewis, 65-36. Foul on Daniel. Reach-in foul. And now Jeremiah Hatfield is going to be checking into the game. Of course, if you remember the last time, as 2 free throws are coming for number 22. And there comes Jeremiah Hatfield in for Nick Franklin. Well, Jeremiah gets gets much more playing time than the last few seconds of the last varsity game at home. As that free throw is good. 65 to 39. Forgive me. Throw it ahead. Daniel, 2-point shot. Yes. 67 to 39. Oh, good little tip in off the offensive rebound. 67 to 41. Caleb gives it to Wade, throws it ahead. Jakin. Pan around and in. 69-41. That three was off. Inbound. No. Rebound Jakin. Caleb. Now that is what you call good passing in the lane leading to an assist. Pretty. Under 3 minutes left in regulation. Rebound Jeremiah. Oh, it had to Daniel. Out of bounds. .226 left. Jeremiah almost scored. Good three for good news. 71-44. Taken away by Jakin, ahead to Caleb. Out of bounds. As this game is just about over. Jeremiah got it. .73-44. A minute to play in regulation. .73-46. 30.8 seconds left in this ball game. And we can call it a night. (73-48), and that's going to do it. Great support from the crowd. Great support from this side. Thank you for good news to coming out over there. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Varsity Suburban Crusaders are now 3-0 on the season. How about that? Congratulations to them, as both teams congratulate each other. As we want to say thank you to Good News for coming out and their fans. And of course, I want to thank our fans for coming out and all around. Guess what, folks? The week is finally over. The school week is finally over. I can now go to my weekend, and so can you. But I am so glad for our varsity boys. They are now 3-0, and they have looked sharp. But the thing is, though, I'm just going to be honest with you. Going back to last Tuesday, it's not, all 3 games last Tuesday, and all 3 games last Tuesday, the 2 games this past Monday, obviously for the girls, and then today, the 2 games at home. I really haven't had a close game where I could, where it's very close, But I am what I really want is a close game coming up here pretty soon. But we'll see if that gets to happen. Anyway, but that doesn't mean I'm not proud of my boys, but I'm just telling you, I want a close game here instead of a blowout at some point. Anyway, that's besides the point. All right, so final score tonight, Suburban 73, Good News 48. So now I can go over everything that I need to and then get out of here. All right, so let's go back to earlier this week. Of course, Monday was the 2 girls' games, and they both lost. Now, this past Tuesday, the boys played Tuesday, December 6, 2022. The boys played at Community Christian School in Connorsville, and the junior varsity boys won 61-39. The varsity boys won 70-47. Of course, so those were blowouts, if you will. And of course, today, the 2 games between Good News were blowouts once again. All right, so next week, Tuesday, December 13th, 2022, is when all 3 boys teams take on Indiana Christian Academy, or also known as ICA. And so junior high will be at 4:30, junior varsity will be at 5:45, and varsity will be at 7:15. And with that being said, next Tuesday we'll close out the mini start before we have our finals and Christmas break and all that. So prepare your mind for that. Okay? So next Tuesday, 3 games against ICA, all 3 boys teams, okay? So Suburban goes a perfect 2-0 tonight. and they had some fun against the good news. All right, so that's all I need to mention about the schedule and that. As guess what? The weekend is here, and it has been a week for me, busy. Next week is also going to be busy as we close out the first semester and just different things. And so, but now I can go home and get some rest for the weekend and do things that I need to and just this and that for tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So, thank the Lord for that. Folks, you go and do the same. Whether you've had a week, I have no idea. But I have, and thank goodness the school week is over. One more week to go. One more week to go. All right, well, a fabulous win by our Crusaders tonight on both sides, JV and Varsity. You all have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. And we will talk to you next Tuesday, Lord willing, for 3 games against ICA. All right, take care. Love you. Matthew Fox, the SCS announcer, signing out saying goodbye and good night for the weekend. Adios.